Everyone's playing unfair and nobody notices. I want you to watch this video without stopping, because what I'm about to show you will reveal something you've been doing your entire life without even realizing it. You're playing unfair, not in sports, in life, and the world is suffering because of it. On May 19th, the United Nations celebrates World Fair Play Day. It's a day dedicated to one simple concept: universal values, integrity, fairness, the Olympic spirit. But here's the thing, the Olympic spirit is dead. And I don't mean in sports. I mean in life. Because somewhere along the way, we forgot what fair play actually means. We forgot that life isn't about winning at any cost. It's about winning with honor. And the cost of forgetting that, it's destroying everything. In the next 17 minutes, I'm going to show you 1. What fair play actually means. 2. How you're playing unfair without knowing it. 3. What the world looks like when nobody plays fair. 4. How we rebuild a culture of integrity. 5. What happens when we do play fair. This isn't about sports. This is about life, and you need to see this. What is fair play? The concept that changed civilization. The definition of fair play. Let me start with a question. What is fair play? Most people think it's about following the rules in sports, but it's so much deeper than that. Fair play is a philosophy, a way of being, a commitment to honesty, telling the truth, even when lying would benefit you. Integrity, doing the right thing when nobody is watching. Respect, valuing others as equal to yourself. Responsibility, taking ownership of your actions and impact. Excellence, doing your best without cheating to win. Community, understanding we're all in this together. Fair play isn't about winning. It's about how you win. It's not about succeeding. It's about the person you become in pursuit of success. And this concept, this is what built civilization. Think about it. Without fair play, there's no trust. Without trust, there's no commerce. Without commerce, there's no society. Fair play is the foundation of everything. The Olympic movement understood this. That's why they have a motto: Citius, Altius, Fortius, faster, higher, stronger. But they added something. Together, faster, higher, stronger, together. That's fair play. It's not about beating others. It's about bringing others up. But somewhere, we forgot this. How society plays unfair. Unfair play in modern life. Let me show you how we're all playing unfair without realizing it. Business and work. Companies cheat on safety regulations to save money. People die. Workers lie on resumes to get jobs they're not qualified for. Unqualified. People fail in those jobs. Businesses suffer. Employers underpay workers, while executives take massive bonuses. Trust is destroyed. Everyone is playing unfair, and everyone knows it. Result: nobody trusts corporations. Nobody trusts employers. Society is cynical. Education. Students cheat on exams using phones and internet. They don't learn. Teachers give easy grades to avoid complaints. Students fall behind. Parents bribe their way into schools. Deserving students are rejected. Everyone cheats. Everyone knows everyone cheats. So what's the point of working hard? Result: education is broken. Excellence means nothing. Fair play is gone. Politics. Politicians promise one thing to get elected, do another when in power. Corporations buy politicians with donations. Democracy becomes a transaction. Leaders lie repeatedly. When caught, they claim fake news. Truth becomes meaningless. Everyone plays unfair. Everyone knows everyone plays unfair. Result: people lose faith in institutions. Division increases. Society breaks. Relationships. People lie in relationships to avoid consequences. Partners cheat and hide it. Friends betray confidences. Family members lie about everything. Everyone is playing unfair. Trust evaporates. Result: loneliness increases. Mental health deteriorates. Connection becomes rare. Online social media. People create fake personas. Nobody is authentic. Influencers lie about products they don't use. Content creators steal ideas and claim credit. Everyone is faking. Everyone knows everyone is faking. Result: meaning disappears. Connection becomes impossible. Sports, where fair play should matter most. Athletes take illegal drugs to perform better. Coaches tell athletes to play dirty. Parents push children beyond healthy limits. Officials take bribes to favor certain teams. Even in sports, fair play is gone. Result: sports become meaningless. Excellence is questioned. Youth lose faith. And here's the brutal truth: we didn't suddenly become unfair. We slowly abandoned fair play, step by step, compromise by compromise. Each time someone cheated and got away with it, the next person cheated. Worse, each time someone lied and faced no consequences, lying became normalized. Each time unfair play was rewarded, integrity became liability. And now we live in a society where playing fair is considered naive, where honesty is seen as weakness, where integrity is a disadvantage. We've completely inverted the values that built civilization, and the cost is enormous. Real examples of when fair play died. The moment fair play was lost. Let me tell you a story. It's simple, but it shows you everything. The athlete who chose fairness. Meet Marcus. He's 16, a track and field athlete. Incredible potential. His coach tells him, "I can get you a scholarship to a D1 school. All you have to do is take these supplements." Marcus asks, "Are they legal?" Coach says, "Technically yes, but they're borderline. Most athletes use them." Marcus asks, "But are they fair?" Coach laughs. "Fairness is for people who don't want to win." Marcus quits the team. Now, Marcus didn't get the scholarship. Athletes who cheated got the scholarships. Marcus went to a regular college, studied hard, graduated. The athletes who cheated, some got injured from the drugs, some got caught and banned from competition, some got expelled. Marcus is now a doctor, helping people, living with integrity. The cheaters, some are still trying to explain away their failures. Moral: fair play costs you short-term, but it saves you long-term. The company that played fair. Meet Patagonia, a clothing company. In the 1980s, they discovered their manufacturing process was harmful to the environment. They had a choice. A. Hide it, keep profits, like everyone else. B. Fix it, lose profits, play fair. They chose B. They rebuilt their entire supply chain. They raised prices to pay for it. They told customers the truth about their impact. They also donated 1% of profits to environmental causes. Everyone in their industry thought they were crazy. "You can't survive like that," they said. But something happened. Customers trusted them. Young people wanted to work there. Their market grew. Other companies started copying them. Now Patagonia is more profitable than competitors because people trust them. Moral: fair play seems like it costs you, but honesty creates loyalty. The politician who played fair. Meet President Lincoln. Everyone told him, "You can win the Civil War if you're willing to bend rules. All the best generals do." Lincoln refused. He played by rules even when it cost him battles. He told the truth, even when lying would have been easier. He treated enemies with respect, even when vindictiveness would have been popular. Historians say Lincoln's commitment to fair play extended the war. More people died because he played fairly, but he preserved the Union, and he preserved his soul. When he died, people mourned, not because they agreed with all his policies, but because they respected his integrity. Moral: fair play costs you, but it makes you worth something. The student who cheated. Meet Sarah. She cheated her way through college. She got good grades, got into a good graduate school, but she didn't know the material. In graduate school, she was exposed. She failed classes. She was humiliated. Everyone knew. She had betrayed the trust of teachers who believed in her. She dropped out, ashamed. But here's the thing. Sarah's experience changed her. She went back, took classes honestly, worked harder than anyone else. When she graduated this time, her degree meant something. She got a job, excelled, built a career on actual skills. Years later, Sarah teaches. She tells students her story. Many of them were planning to cheat. Hearing her story, they choose differently. Moral: you can cheat, and think you're winning. But you're actually losing. The world that abandoned fair play. But let me tell you the biggest story. It's about our world right now. We abandoned fair play. Gradually. Nobody noticed the moment it happened. We just kept making small compromises. Everyone is cheating, so I should too. Nobody plays fair, so why should I? The system is rigged, so I might as well be rigged. And now we live in a world where trust is extinct. Authenticity is rare. Integrity is seen as naive. Fair play is for losers. Cheating is the default, and we're miserable. Depression is epidemic. Loneliness is epidemic. Anxiety is epidemic. And we don't even realize why. It's because we can't connect with people we don't trust. We can't be happy while being false. We can't feel fulfilled while cheating others. The human spirit requires fair play. We're built for it. When we abandon it, we break ourselves. What fair play actually creates. The power of playing fair. Now, let me show you what happens when people do play fair. When you're honest, people trust you. When people trust you, real connection happens. A real connection is the deepest human need. Fair play creates connection. Athletes who play fair develop bonds with teammates that last lifetimes. Honest people have real friends. Authentic people find authentic partners. Fair play creates connection. Excellence. When you work hard honestly, you develop real skills. Real skills create real success. Real success is sustainable. Cheaters get temporary wins, then collapse. Fair players build lasting excellence. When you don't cheat anyone, you sleep well. When you're not lying, you're not afraid of exposure. When you play fair, you have nothing. You can walk into any room without fear. You can look anyone in the eye. Freedom. Cheaters are slaves to their lies. They must remember what they said. Remember who they lied to. Cover their tracks. Fair players are free. Free from fear. Free from lies. Free to be themselves. Meaning, when you win through cheating, winning feels hollow. When you win through hard work and fair play, you feel proud. You know your success is real. Your accomplishments are earned. That creates meaning. Community. When everyone plays fair, you can trust. When everyone is honest, you can cooperate. When everyone is authentic, you can truly belong. Fair play creates community. Real community. Not fake online communities. Actual place where you feel safe, known, and valued. And here's what's wild. When you play fair, others start playing fair. When you're honest, people reciprocate honesty. When you show integrity, people respect it. Fair play is contagious. One person playing fair starts a chain reaction. One honest person makes others want to be honest. One authentic person gives others permission to be authentic. This is how you change the world. Not through force, not through policy, through modeling fair play. The path back to integrity. Rebuilding a culture of fair play. Now, you might ask, how do we rebuild fair play in a broken world? Great question. Simple and hard. Step 1. Start with you. You cannot change the world if you're not playing fair. So audit your own life. Where are you cheating? Where are you dishonest? Where are you taking shortcuts? Where are you lying to yourself or others? Write it down. Face it. Then commit. Today, I start playing fair. Not tomorrow. Not when others do. Today. Step 2. Small acts of integrity. You don't need to change the world. You need to change yourself. Then change your immediate circle. Small acts of integrity. Tell the truth, even when it's inconvenient. Keep your promises. Admit your mistakes. Give credit where it's due. Play by the rules. Treat people fairly, regardless of who's watching. These small acts create ripples. People notice. People respect. People follow. Step 3. Demand fair play from institutions. Stop supporting companies that cheat. Stop voting for politicians who lie. Stop following influencers who are fake. Stop watching sports that are rigged. Your wallet, your vote, your attention. These are power. Use them to demand fair play. Companies that are honest will thrive. Politicians who are truthful will win. Influencers who are authentic will grow. Sports that are fair will attract fans. Step 4. Teach the next generation. The biggest change happens when young people grow up believing fair play is normal. Tell them stories of fair play. Show them what real integrity looks like. Make it cool to be honest. Make it valued to be authentic. Show them that playing fair leads to real success. Step 5. Reward fair play. Notice when people play fair. Acknowledge them. I saw you tell the truth, even though it was hard. I respect that. I noticed you gave credit to someone else. That's integrity. I saw you follow the rules, even when nobody was watching. That matters. When you acknowledge fair play, you make it valuable. Step 6. Accept that fair play costs you short-term. Playing fair means you might lose the promotion to someone who cheats. You might fail the test that others passed by cheating. You might lose the competition to someone using drugs. You might lose money to someone being dishonest. Short-term, fair play seems to cost you, but long-term, fair play saves you. You develop real skills. You build real relationships. You create real success. You sleep at night. You can live with your build community around fair play. Find people who believe in fair play. Build businesses with them. Build friendships with them. Build families with them. Create spaces where fair play is the default. When you're surrounded by people playing fair, it becomes easy. When fair play is normal, it's attractive. What the world looks like when we play fair. A world with fair play. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine a world where everyone played fair. Economy. Businesses compete on quality, not deception. They want to earn your business, not trick you. Workers are treated fairly because employers know unhappy workers produce less. Executives take reasonable salaries because they understand shared success. Prices are fair. Quality is reliable. Trust is the foundation of commerce. The economy grows because it's based on real value, not manipulation. Politics. Politicians tell the truth. You know where they stand. Policy is based on what actually works, not what helps them get re-elected. Different parties disagree on approach, but everyone is honest about their beliefs. People vote based on ideas, not tribal loyalty. Government actually functions because it's based on trust. Education. Students learn because they want to, not because they're forced. Teachers teach because they care, not because of schedules. Education is about growth, not grades. Young people develop real knowledge that actually matters. They graduate ready for the world, not just with a diploma. Relationships. People are authentic. You don't have to guess who they really are. Trust is real. You can depend on people. Vulnerability is safe. People won't betray your openness. Love is authentic. You know you're valued for who you are. Friendships last because they're built on actual connection. Health. Doctors give you honest advice about your health. Pharmaceutical companies tell you about side effects. Food companies don't lie about ingredients. Trust health information. People live healthier because they're making informed decisions. Sports. Athletes compete fairly. Every win is real. Young people learn that hard work creates success. Coaches teach not just skills, but character. Sports becomes what it should be. A school for life. Environment. Companies don't cheat on environmental standards. Governments don't hide climate data. We make decisions based on truth. We save the planet because we're not pretending the problem doesn't exist. Media. Journalists report truth. Influencers are authentic, not fake personas. Content creators create because they care, not for vanity metrics. You can trust what you see and read. Meaning replaces outrage. Culture. Art is authentic expression. Music is genuine emotion. Literature is truth. Comedy is truth-telling. Culture becomes healing instead of divisive. Community. You know your neighbors. You can trust them. You belong to groups where you're actually accepted. You have community, where you're known and valued. Loneliness disappears because real connection is possible. Childhood. Kids grow up believing that hard work is valued. Kids learn that honesty matters. Kids see adults playing fair. Kids develop integrity naturally. Kids grow into adults who build better worlds. This is what happens when enough people decide to play fair. Change starts with one person, then spreads to circles, then communities, then movements, and suddenly, The world is different. We don't need to wait for government. We don't need to wait for institutions. We need to start, right now, with you. The moral lesson. Why? Fair play matters. The deep truth about integrity. Here's what I want you to understand. Playing fair is not about winning. It's about becoming the person who deserves to win. Playing fair is not about following rules. It's about understanding that rules exist to protect everyone. Playing fair is not about being naive. It's about being wise. Everyone who cheats thinks they're being smart, but they're actually being They win in the moment. They lose in the long term. Everyone who plays fair thinks they're being idealistic, but they're actually being practical. They might lose in the moment. They win in the long term. Fair play is not weakness. It's strength. It takes more courage to tell the truth than to lie. It takes more strength to play fairly when everyone else cheats. It takes more power to be authentic than to be fake. Fair play is not about the world changing. It's about you changing. And when you change your world. The people around you see your integrity and respect it. They start playing fairer too. Your community becomes stronger. Your relationships become deeper. Your success becomes real. Your peace becomes genuine. This is not philosophy. This is reality. The World Fair Play Day exists because the United Nations understands if we don't rebuild a culture of fair play, society collapses. Mental health gets worse. Trust disappears completely. Institutions fail. Communities disintegrate. The human spirit dies. So this is not optional. This is essential. And it starts with you. With your choice to play fair today. Right now. Will you join the fair play movement? If this video opened your eyes, if you realized that fair play is dying and we need to rebuild it, then I need you to do 4 things. Number 1. Like this video. It tells the algorithm that integrity matters, that fair play matters, that these values are worth spreading. Number 2. Comment below. Tell me, where in your life are you not playing fair? What are you going to change? I read every comment. Share your commitment to fair play. Number 3. Subscribe to Logic and Lab and turn on notifications, because we're going deep on values that matter, on how to actually live with integrity, on building a better world through better choices. Every week, we're bringing you stories that inspire, educate, and empower. Number 4. Share this video. Send it to someone who needs to hear it. Someone who's lost faith in humanity. Someone who thinks playing fair is naive. Show them the truth. You might change their life. This channel is building a community of people who believe in fair play. People who believe integrity matters. People who are willing to be different. People who are ready to rebuild a culture of honesty. If that's you, then subscribe. Be part of this movement. Because right now, on World Fair Play Day, we're not just celebrating the Olympic spirit. We're rebuilding it. We're reminding the world that how you win matters. That who you become matters. That playing fair is not weakness. It's the only strength that lasts. Thank you for watching. Thank you for caring. Thank you for being willing to change. Now, go out there and play fair. In your work, in your relationships, in your choices. The world needs you to play fair. And I believe in you. Logic and Lab.